This is Niranjan Reddy, Assistant Professor, BITS Warangal. Today we will see linear programming problem by graphical method. In this method, the problem we can find the optimal solution when the decision variables are 2. So if we see the problem in this, so we have two decision variables x1 and x2. So this is the objective function. So the objective function may be minimization or maximization problem. So in this method, so we will find the intercepts of the constraints, and we'll take coordinates x1 and x2. So whatever the decision variables are there, so that will take the coordinates, and we'll plot these lines, and we can find feasible region like this. So we'll see this problem. So minimization, so this is the objective function subjected to constraints 1 and 2, so where x1 and x2 are greater than or equal to 0. So from the equation 1 you can find the intercepts. So by like x by a plus y by b equal to 1. So in that form we will find it. So here we have made this equation equal to 1 and also the equation 2. So from this, so x1 x2 coordinate, so this line is x1 6 and x2 2. So this line is the first equation x1 plus 3x2 less than or equal to 6. And the second equation, next one, so when we are making intercepts, so we can find like this. So 2x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 3. So divided by 3. So we get 1 here, x2 by 3, x1 by 3 by 2. So these intercepts will take in the next one. So 3 by 2 on x1 line, 3 on x2 line. So this here. So we'll get this line. So the feasible region is this one, O, A, B. The intersection of these two lines, constraint lines, is nothing but the feasible region. So after getting this bounded solution, we can find the corner points of the region O, A, B, C. So here we have got O, A, B and C. So objective function at these points O, A, B and C. So at O we get Z value 0. At A 1.5 comma 0 we got this value. At B we got this value. At C 2 comma 0 we got this value. So the optimum solution is whatever the minimum value we have got is the optimum solution. So that is Z is equal to 0. So which is nothing but O 0 comma 0, which is nothing but x1 is equal to 0 and x2 is equal to 0. Minimum Z is equal to 0. So in the problem it is given minimization. So we'll objective function where we are getting minimum value. So that is the solution, optimum solution. So the decision variable values and objective function value. So this is brief about graphical method. So in this mainly decision variables are not more than 2 and the solution will be in the first quadrant only. So these are the negative values and these are the negative values of x2, these are the negative values of x1. So the solution will be in the first quadrant itself. The number of constraints may be 2 or 3 or 4. So the intersection of all the lines will be the feasible region. So if it is at the origin, we'll get the solution 0. If it is other than the origin, we may get the other value for minimization. So if the objective function is maximization, we can get whatever the maximum value z is there, that we will consider. So it depends on the problem. So this is brief about graphical solution or graphical method in linear programming problem. So we'll meet with another topic in the coming class. Thank you. Please do like, share and subscribe my channel.